everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Hosey. Today's video is day 4 of a multi-day trip to the Deep South, and basically it's going to feature what I did in one full day in Nashville, Tennessee, from food, shopping, and music. You can always look in the description below for more details on specific areas of interest, and if this is your first time watching my Deep South trip series, I've also included prior days from the trip in the description below. But before we begin, as always, if you like the content that I make, please support my channel by hitting that like and subscribe button, and also sign up for notifications. And if you've been to Nashville, Tennessee before, comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. All right, back to the video.
Good morning. We are here getting some coffee to start off our day number 4 on the Deep South road trip. This is a cute little place. It's called the Barista Parlor Golden Sound. Let's check it out. So I finally got my drink. I ordered myself, of course, keeping in line with what I usually order, which is a masala chai latte. I ordered it with oat milk. First of all, this is not sweet, but you can definitely taste the cinnamon, the cloves. The aroma is really nice too. And it's not too hot to sip. This is a nice way to start the morning. And I love this cafe, it's so cute. It has an industrial feel, as if this place was like converted from a garage or something before. Ooh, the homemade biscuit just arrived. It does have cheddar cheese, eggs, and this coffee rubbed bacon. So excited to taste it, see what it's all about. Check it out. Here we go. First of all, the biscuit is super flaky and buttery. It's really good. Super yummy. Oh my God. This is like a proper biscuit. A really legit homemade biscuit. You can see the flaky layers of the biscuit. The coffee bacon is very subtle, but definitely in there. There's also some smoke. The cheese is super creamy, and the egg is just fluffy and delightful. It's a perfect breakfast biscuit to have. Ooh, that's like a tongue twister. So good. This is gonna be the fuel that I need to get through the day, because we have a lot planned. We got honky tonk planned. We got good old Nashville fried chicken, artwork, and just exploring the city. This will definitely take you to your happy place.
Make it better. This is for all you know. I'm the wine you wanna drink.
All right, so we just finished our breakfast in the neighborhood, the Gulch. We're going to have our ceremonial picture with the wings.
Like water.
So as you can see, I'm here at the wing mural, and it's super, super cute. Luckily there was no line, and so my friend and I were able to take a bunch of pictures. I'll show you what they look like. Now, I will share with you that they have some place markers as to where you should stand to take your picture. But what they don't tell you is actually where you should stand, whose photo is being taken. Now, I think most people would stand like against the wall, but in reality, you should stand halfway between the wall and where this watch behind sign is, because the person will stand out a bit more. So that is how you should take the picture, just in case you should ever come by with the wings. It is gorgeous. All right, so that was pretty short. I mean, you only need a few minutes here to get a picture with the wings. Now that we've taken the picture, we're off to our next destination, which is essentially downtown Nashville.
You know I've been around for years.
So now we're on the main street of Broadway, and I'm assuming this is where all the
nightlife and partying takes place. So this is the street that you're gonna want to visit while visiting Nashville.
You know I'm like a childhood friend, and finally we meet again.
To the left, I've been told Honky Tonk is definitely a place you'd want to visit.
Oh, you're so.
This reminds me a little bit of Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Let me fix what you broke, make it better. Let us sit for all you know. I'm the wine you wanna drink, like water. You know I've been around for long, 'cause I am never moving on. Now I'm in your
Buy one, get two free. You just pay for the most expensive pair of boots. I can smell the leather in here. Look at this amazing boot. I love it. Boot country. So as you can see, we're just kind of hopping around, exploring the main street of Broadway, and there are a ton of boot stores and Western hats. So definitely come with an open mind and try out a bunch of new stuff. So we just entered the Goo Goo store, and apparently this is a Nashville original. They're over a century old, and they're known for their milk chocolate, peanuts, caramel, and marshmallow cluster. Let's take a look around and see what they have to offer. Oh, this would be so cute for my nephew. Look at all of these goodies. So when you walk through the door, you can immediately smell all the sweet, chocolatey, caramelly goodness. Unfortunately, they do not provide samples here, but the variety they have is actually very simple. They only have 3 types: the original, pecan, and peanut butter. You don't need to overthink it. Every corner you go to on the main street, there is music blasting from every single location. It's nothing like I've seen before. So next on our list of activities to do is visiting Robert's Western World. Officially sitting in our first music experience of the day. We are here at Robert's.
The crowd goes wild. Hey, thank you very much for that.
And
Well,
loving
say
some
hi
of this
to
honky
Merry
tonk
Christmas.
experience. We got a recession special here with a fried bologna sandwich, chips, moon pie, and PBR for $6. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Got the kind of loving. Lord, I wanna hear her when she comes, sweet Betty, such a beautiful dream. Santa Claus is back in town.
are finally here at Hattie B's. We have been waiting more or less for about 50 minutes to get seated. They close at 4, and literally when we got seated, it was like 3:50. So now we're just waiting for our order. Hattie B's is known for their fried chicken, and we ordered ourselves 2 fried chicken sandwiches with some of their most well-known sides, which are their fries, pimento mac and cheese, and I always have to get my greens, so I got myself some southern greens. But what we also got, which I'm also very much looking forward to, is their banana bread pudding. So I want to see how that compares to Mrs. Wilkes Dining's bread pudding, which we had in Savannah, Georgia, and it was amazing. So I'm pretty sure either way though, it's gonna be good, but different. Got ourselves a good drink. Oh, we mixed ourselves some of their fresh lemonade as well as their iced tea to put together an Arnold Palmer. Actually, it's really good. It's like a good amount of tang and citrus, but it's also perfectly sweet, but not too sweet. It's a very refreshing drink, and I hope it will come in handy when we get our hot sandwiches. I got the medium, my friend got the mild, and we also ordered a 1 tender piece that is considered very hot. I think they have 6 levels of spice here. It's southern, which is no spice at all, mild, medium, hot, very hot, and shut the clock up. Looking forward and waiting for our sandwiches because we are really hungry. Oh my God, finally the food has arrived. It took about 20 minutes, and that's because they fry and cook everything fresh. But man, this medium chicken sandwich is looking amazing. And look at those southern greens. We were told to have our very hot chicken tender last, so I think that's because we want to still be able to taste our food before then. Their seasoned fries, banana bread pudding, and mild chicken sandwich, and of course their pimento mac and cheese. I am so excited to eat. So again, I told you before, but I don't have too much cheesy things, but I always try a little bit. So this is the pimento cheese, and I'm gonna have some. This bread pudding, I will say though, it's super cute. Like, check it out. I can smell the sweetness. It smells good. I'm gonna have their sides first. This is the southern greens. It's definitely delicious. And it doesn't feel like it's super heavy or oily. It's like braised greens, slow cooked for a really long time, and it's like, the flavors are really, really good. Really good. Now for the pimento mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good. I approve. It's cheesy. The macaroni is cooked perfectly. A good amount of flavoring, not overly cheesy. Seasoning is good. And now for some of their seasoned fries. Super crunchy. Really good amount of crinkle. Again, not too salty, not even oily, but it's like amazingly crunchy. Soft on the inside too. Very, very happy with the fries. Check out this chicken sandwich. I can tell it's fried to perfection. And look, all these specks of flavor on the inside. Woo! And this is a medium, by the way. Ooh, another pickle come up. Crunchy pickle. If this is medium spice, I can only imagine what very hot is like right now. Because I have a little bit of lingering spice on my tongue, and I haven't even bit into the sandwich yet. This is crazy. But look, check out the coleslaw first, and all the ingredients on the inside. Pickles, coleslaw. Wow. The chicken is super moist. Every inch of my mouth is filled with flavor right now. And heat, medium heat. And I'm like, it's really good. Check it out. I can't remember the last time I had an amazing fried chicken sandwich. I'm gonna have to say this tops it right now. I know flavor when I have it. This bun is super soft, and the chicken is moist and crunchy, and like seasonings all around. I'm like speechless. It's really that good. It's totally worth the wait, but make sure you come early and not an hour before it closes because you may or may not get seated. And today is a Sunday. We weren't playing it safe, but we made it, thankfully. And if anything, you can always get it to go. They also do delivery. If you live here, obviously, you would know about it. But man, this is good. I'm starting to sniffle a little bit too because it's spicy. You gotta try this. If this was my last meal here in Nashville, I would be very, very happy. But we still have a little bit more to go. Tonight we're still hitting up the Rainbow Skull Room. It's a little bit more of a classy joint. They're gonna be playing some jazz. And we're gonna probably have something to nibble on there as well. All right, I finished my amazing chicken sandwich. Best chicken sandwich I've ever had. Now it's time to have, or try, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to eat it all, the very hot chicken tender. All right, so I got a piece now. You can see all the specks. I'm like, why am I so nervous? It's pretty flavorful. Heat is starting to cover the inside of my mouth. The heat is still lingering, still kind of spicy. Just a good spice, but that one bite, I'm feeling it right now. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hiccups. Whew. I feel it. It's good, especially if you're a heat lover, you're gonna love this because it still has flavor and you're not probably sweating, crying tears. I don't know about shataklaka, but I know that the very hot is the go. This is really good though. I'm gonna try a little bit more, but I won't finish it because I wanna still be coherent tonight. Arnold Palmer is saving me right now. Now it's time for the bread pudding. I think I'm ready. First of all, banana comes through 100%, but it's definitely more on the custardy side. This one is more like smoothie style, but it's like thick smoothie. And it has like vanilla wafers topped inside of it. Actually, this is really good. It's not too sweet of a dessert, but it's still really, really delicious. It's a good way to cool down from the very hot chicken tender. And this meal, again, will put you to sleep. Unless you like sleeping after eating, take a walk, go do something. That's what we're gonna do. Our last night here in Nashville. Really, really good. Very, very memorable meal here at Hattie B's. So glad we made it, that we came. Definitely worth a visit. I hope you enjoyed this meal with me. I'll see you later.
Let me fix what you broke, make it better. Let us sip, we're all you know. I'm the wine you wanna drink.
was super fun at Honky Tonk Central. We went to the second floor and we got to hear music from Samantha and her band, and it was awesome. Now we're on to our next location. Our lobster bisque just arrived here. I know it's a little dark, but I promise you, it's gonna be super delicious. This is the famous lobster bisque at the Skull Rainbow Room, and it is made with Maine lobster, cream, and finished off with cognac. So let's see how it tastes. First of all, the bowl is piping hot, so be careful when you handle it. It's like creamy, the essence of lobster, but sexy. That's like the best way I can describe it. This lobster bisque is sexy. It's like, that's how I feel about it. It's really delicious. And you have to have the cracked black pepper because it gives it a little bit of that spiciness to kind of give it a balanced flavor. And that little texture of crunchiness from the pepper is perfect. Yes, I'm not hungry, but you know what? I will be hungry for this. This is absolutely a must-have. It's delicious. Well, Charlie Brown music, seafood, delicious prime meats. I think tonight's turning out to be one of our best nights on this trip so far. Look at these amazing pan-sauteed jumbo lump crab cakes and remoulade sauce. These meatballs are really amazing. They're mixed with filet mignon, sirloin steak, and prime rib. It's looking good, yes. Time to try the jumbo crab cakes. I hope you can hear me because the music is blasting. So if you don't hear this, I apologize as I am speaking into my mic, as you can see. Anyways, here's the jumbo crab cake. It is pan-seared, but you can definitely taste a very, very subtle char on the crab cake. And I'm a big fan of a little char. It brings out like a different depth of flavor, and it definitely has it. This is a crab cake. It's not filled with fillers. It's mostly crab. The remoulade sauce is a little mustardy, but it helps cut through the slight heaviness of the pan-seared jumbo crab cake. Very sophisticated is how I would describe it. Really good. It's cooled down a bit, but these are the meatballs. Yes, yes. I just put the meatball on my plate and I doused it with San Marzano sauce, which is basically tomato. This is essentially steak on a plate, but meatball form. It's firm. Wait until you have it. And a little cheesy. This is a legitimate meatball. The San Marzano sauce brings it to a whole new level. It gives it sweetness, but like a natural sweetness that's not falsified with like sugar. It's just natural, good tomato, San Marzano tomato. And it really comes through. The flavor is amazing. But the meat, the depth of flavor is like, I don't think I've had it before. This is the most flavorful part of a cow, all combined into one and created into a ball of goodness and quality that you won't taste in most quote-unquote high-end restaurants. So far, the 3 dishes we've had are super unique and memorable. When it comes to going out and experiencing new things, I'm really, really big on getting a unique experience, something that's memorable, and I would say definitely Soul Rainbow Room has provided that to us in a very, very short period of time. And as you can hear behind me, The band is awesome. I love it. All right, we got some inside information. Of course, you just bat your eyes and smile, and they'll see you as being very, very harmless, which we are for the most part. But some of the secret ingredients in this meatball are capicola and the spicy Genoa salami, I believe. And it's mostly ground filet. That's why this tastes so high end. This is a great place for a special occasion, a nice anniversary, date, birthdays, anything special. If you want to treat yourself and feel amazing, this is where you would come. It's very classy, but it's not snuffy. It's a perfect way to end our time here in Nashville.
And that's a wrap. We closed out the restaurant.